Hello, and welcome to Tales from the Backlog. My name is Steve Boshier, and I am a very old-timey superhero. If you don't know this channel, this is Shadows of Archonia, where we run all sorts of tabletop role-playing games. On Friday nights, we do ongoing stories with our in-person table. We do Worlds Without Number for our titular Shadows of Archonia 2 campaign, which we are currently on hiatus with, but we also do Cities Without Number for one of our side campaigns, Midlight City Operators, and we have other related campaigns in Merkborg, Shadow of the Demon Lord, D&D 5e, and others. And Dungeon Crawl Classics has come in. Thank you, Pepper, for the audio check. And that is Friday nights. On Monday nights like tonight, we have this show, Tales from the Backlog, where we do all sorts of different tabletop role-playing games with a rotating cast of players. Tonight's game is Vieja, Escuela, Pulp, one of our favorites from our good friend Ramon over in Spain. If you like what we do, you can come join our Discord. There's a link below the video. And if you really like what we do, you can support us on Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can get access to our pregame shows. We record 15 minutes prior to going live every Monday and Friday. And you get to see the kinds of nonsense we talk about when we're not on stream talking about this nonsense. So that's it for the intro and announcements. Pepper, why don't you take it away here?
All right, thank you, Steve, and hello and welcome everybody. Tonight we are, as Steve said, playing Vieja Escuela Pulp, a game created by Roman Balcells. It is it's the official Pulp themed adaptation of the Vieja Escuela RPG game, which is the fantasy version of these rules. It invites you into the pulp adventure era of the 20s to 50s, and it is built on the back of the classic OSR mechanics, simple, flexible, and fun. Ideal for stories of treasure hunts, secret societies, cursed relics, and the kind of high-stakes action that thrives in foggy alleys, hidden temples, and smoky jazz clubs. Tonight we will be playing a game titled The Emerald Clock, and with that, let's do some character introductions, starting with Steve.
I am playing Alton Blaine. Alton is a dilettante, a rich man, inheritor of other rich men. I have been a world traveler in my youth, whereupon I learned the secrets of the mind and gained incredible powers far beyond those of simple-minded men. I returned to the West to take up a professorship at a university, which I undoubtedly did not earn, and have made a study of these powers, to the ridicule of some, but also I know for a fact that these powers work because I use them by night when I don my gas mask and my 2 pistols and my bulletproof jacket, and I become the Gloom. Yes, righter of wrongs, avenger of the innocent. That's me. And my grad student.
Yes. I am Yuri, playing Joyce Locke, the sidekick to Alton Blaine. I call him the professor. A long-suffering graduate student. I am this close to finishing up my thesis. I'm looking for a job afterwards.
I am Cindy. I'm playing Amelia. Brown. I couldn't remember. After and being World War II as a bomber pilot, I studied anthropology and Egyptology, and I often get hired by scholars and museum curators to hunt down the harder to find items of interest that they would like to obtain. I am a rogue.
And apologies, but to set the timeline straight, she was World War One.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, good. We are in 1935.
It does say World War I on my paper. I read it wrong.
I'm sorry, did you say 35 or 45?
1935.
All right. That's about what I
Too many
figured.
straight lines for me. Straight-ish.
All right. Everybody ready to kick this can?
Yes, I've got my new Archonia-themed dice.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh.
So I was telling anyone else this is my dice for the evening.
Oh, there we go. Now it's in focus.
I will be rolling that with no one knowing. All right. Again, we are in 1935 Shanghai. The Bund stretches before you, its grand European-style buildings gleaming in the late afternoon sun. The Hongpai River ripples alongside, dotted with merchant junks and cargo steamers. The air is thick with the scent of roasted chestnuts, oil, and river salt. Rickshaw bells jingle through the crowd, and the hum of traffic blends with the lilting strains of a nearby violin. You've been here nearly an hour, waiting for an old acquaintance, Miles Harper. Ever unpredictable, ever late. He said it was urgent, no details, just Shanghai, the Bund, come armed. As you wait, excuse me, the city lives and moves around you. A bun vendor calls out to passing travelers. A street magician draws a crowd with sleight of hand and silver coins. Dock workers unload crates with practiced rhythm, but beneath it all, attention stirs like the current in a river just beneath the surface. What are you doing? Excuse me.
Forgive me, what was the name of my friend?
Miles Harper.
I'm looking for Miles through the crowd.
Yeah, I believe I'll be pretending to peruse and look about, but looking for Miles, really.
Oh, I have like all the gear, papers stacked up, bags in my hand, but I'm looking at the tchotchkes, like the vases and the bowls from one of the vendors.
As you are venturing around, looking in and taking in the vendors, the street magician taps you on the shoulder. Care to try your luck? Catch the coin, win a prize, miss.
Oh, wait. Oh. And I drop all my stuff. Okay. Yes, I would. What do I need? What?
He holds out his hand for a coin.
Oh, okay. I think I have one of those here somewhere.
Yes, catch the coin and you'll win a prize. If you do not catch the coin, it is mine. And he flips it high into the air. And please give me a dexterity roll to catch that.
Rolled a 9.
A 9. As you reach up thinking you're about to grab it, it sort of disappears from your hand, and then he does a little flourish and holds it up. Nice try, young lady.
Oh, drat. If I didn't have all this stuff in my hands, I'm sure I would have caught it. One more time.
I know it's early, but I've just got to spend a pulp point on this.
Okay.
I want to pierce the veil and read this person's mind. See what they're doing to the coin.
Okay.
So Did we work out how this works? I roll a die to set a save.
Yes, you will set your save based on that particular magic ability.
Okay, and it's for wisdom, which all my attributes have a 0 modifier, so I'll just roll the dice. 8. It's worse than
Okay.
the 10. All right.
Okay, there you go.
Well, his
You
mind
try to
is so
reach into his
powerful.
you try to reach into his mind, and there's a block, almost as if he is also capable of certain mental abilities. And Joyce, what did you roll on your second dexterity check?
Oh, that's a good point. A 1. I'm starting off strong tonight, guys.
Notoriously a bad roller. I hope that they do improve as the night goes on. So you have lost 2 coins. He thanks you profusely. Thank you very much. And then he does reach into his pocket, and he's like, for someone who's such a good sport, he kind of eyes you a little bit, Alton, excuse me, and he tosses something to you, Joyce.
Do I catch this one?
Yes, he laughs as he tosses it to you. This is a lucky charm. An object will let you re-roll one failed attempt later. It's good for 1 free re-roll.
I have a feeling this might come in handy. Thank the gods.
I'll sidle up and whisper under my hand, you might not trust these types on the streets here, Joyce.
Well, I consider it a kind of charity, you know?
That man knows the power.
I
Wouldn't say
deliberately
that too
didn't catch
loudly.
those coins.
I see. Well,
His mind was like a steel vault.
What a kind heart you have.
I tried.
Nearby, you hear the shout. Best buns in all of Shanghai, only 2 coins.
Buns?
And
Food.
food. I debated on saying best buns because I thought that would sound kind of funny, but anyway.
Yes.
It is what it is.
Mhm.
Alton, you feel a light tug at your belt just as the crowds kind of gather and part. Please roll me a dexterity check.
You know, like all super awesome dice, these are impossible to read. 11.
11. Okay, that is actually good enough. Based on the rolling charts of our checks, 11 is considered complex, 14 difficult, and then on up from there. As you feel that light tug on your wallet, you are able to reach back and catch the arm of a small child. I just needed something for my brothers. We haven't eaten since the fire.
I'll buy him 2 buns.
Does he look like he's been in a fire?
His face is smudged with dirt or ash. You cannot tell. His hair is kind of like matted and dirty. His clothes are old and worn.
I will open my wallet and give him some paper money in a denomination that is not extreme, but probably extreme to him.
And as you buy and give him a couple of the steamed buns, Amelia and Alton hands him this $. His eyes light up. He immediately grabs one of the buns and starts munching on it. And he stuffs the other one into his shirt. For my brother. And as he's running off, he's like, "You can call me Little Mouse. Maybe I'll see you later." And he disappears into the crowd.
Always good to make friends among the streets.
Yes, they see and hear much more than people think they do.
Besides, that child looked as if it was starving to death.
Indeed.
Nearby, a woman in a sharp linen suit argues with custom officers beside several locked crates marked with European seals. She eyes you and sneers. You recognize her, Edith Crowley, a rival treasure hunter you tangled with during the dig at the Black Rock ruins last year. Still chasing trinkets, are you? Try not to get in my way this time.
Oh, the flies around here are horrid. You hear that buzzing?
There's a smell somewhere around here, and I'm sure it's not the children that just passed by us.
Or the fish?
Oh, aren't you charming, the two of you?
Do you know this
I try
person?
not to be. Unfortunately. Sneaky lout.
I see. Well, we are only here to meet a friend. And as far as I can tell, he has not arrived yet.
He's really late, Professor Blaine.
Indeed. Unless... Do I have any suspicion that Miles may know of this power that I have? Or perhaps use it himself?
You know that Miles is, as an example of his character, remember like in The Mummy, the brother, he's kind of a bumbling drinker. I kind of envision Miles as being kind of like that guy. And,
Okay, I don't know those movies very well.
I don't
But,
either, but I can.
Yeah, he's got no mental powers.
Understood. He's an idiot.
He's very distracted by, earthly things.
He's Marcus from Indiana Jones, yeah?
Not quite so clueless, but yes.
Got it. Is there anything I could hop up on to look around and get a better view?
Yeah, if you want to put it to Edith, you could jump up on one of her crates. Or there are other things you could climb up on.
Yeah,
look.
I'd like to
Just
not
give you that option.
be deliberately inflammatory at the moment. But yeah, I'll hop up and look around, see if I can get a better view. Maybe on a little wall or something.
All right, just as you climb up on there and start to get a good look around, you see and hear a commotion erupt nearby out of a shadowed alley. Miles Harper barrels through the crowd, his clothes torn, and he is clutching a small wooden box. He sees you standing on the crate and runs directly towards you and skids to a stop, his eyes wide. Don't let them take this. Whatever happens, don't let them open it. His voice is raw with desperation as he clings to the small wooden box.
Miles, who? Who is after you?
I'll grab that from him real quick and tuck it away.
The wooden box.
Yeah.
He's got like a death grip on it. He's not letting it go.
Well,
This is mine. How dare you? This is mine.
You just told us to protect it.
I will protect it. You protect me.
Very
All
well.
right.
I'll step behind him.
Let's get you out of sight. I'll try to usher him behind a stall or something and get him to crouch down.
And just then, 3 burly men in dark coats burst out from the same alley, shoving pedestrians aside. They level Sleek's pistols, their muzzles crackling with green sparks, and the sharp crack of gunfire cuts through the air.
Well, I'm going to point to the opposite direction and go, "Oh, that guy, did you see it? He just pushed me. I'm bleeding all over here."
And while Joyce is pointing the opposite direction, I will duck down behind some stall in the marketplace, a different one than I put Miles behind. And while down there, I will invert my jacket, put on my hat and my gas mask, and come up with my 2 pistols drawn as the gloom. Halt! Vile villains! Opening fire in a crowded marketplace?
And I will roll my eyes.
Come on, you gotta just...
Another
go.
shot fires out, and a nearby vendor suddenly clutches his chest and the flickering green fire glows beneath his skin. His eyes widen in shock as the eerie light pulses rapidly, and he collapses lifeless on the cobblestone. The crowd gasps and scatters in horror. The three men continue to press forward.
I want to gasp and scatter in horror as well.
I will
when it
also.
does kind of crate.
I'll draw a weapon as well. I'll draw my 45.
I will use compelling word. Nick, can this be used on all three of them or just one?
If you want to use it on a small group, it would cost 2 pulp points.
I will. That will be all of my points for now. But considering that they're firing in an open area, I think that's the thing to do. So I will spend both of them, and I will simply say, "Drop your weapons." All right, the new dice are going away. With that,
I got my toxic green dice out.
That was
sorry,
a
what?
one.
Oh, well, from they like kind of halt, they kind of stop and look at each other and burst out laughing, and then 3 more people come rushing out of the alley behind them. Miles jumps up from behind the crate. He's like, "Those are Lynn Bow's men. There's no time to waste. We've got to go." And he runs off.
Ah, great.
Maybe you guys should go with him, and I should stay here and distract the gunman.
I think you should come with us, but you'll do what you do. Come on, Joyce.
I'm like, but I'm his sidekick. Well, actually, I'll listen to what the hero's saying.
I have a
I'll skedaddle.
bulletproof jacket. I'll be fine. You know, given that the dice.
So Amelia and Joyce take off after Miles.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
And he's looking over his shoulder. This way, this way. And Alton.
I'll open fire. I've
All
got
right,
2
you have not moved, and I know the rules don't really specifically say this. It says that you can move twice, or move an action, or do a. Anyway, I will let you shoot twice as just 2 standard actions since you did not move, or if you're not planning to move.
Okay.
If you plan to move, your second shot will be at disadvantage.
For now, I actually will move. I will run in front of them directly across the square to draw their eye away from the escaping people.
Okay.
So I will do that and shoot, I guess, once normally and once at disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
First shot. God, what am I adding? Oh, +3 for attack. 17 to hit.
That is a solid hit.
And it's 5 damage.
Oof. 1 drops immediately.
And here goes the next one. Oh, those are both bad, but one is worse. 7 to hit. No, I'm sorry, 8 to hit.
Your second shot does. It's close, but not quite enough. You kind of wing one of the others. It kind of spins in place and then continues to come after you.
All right.
3 of them branch off to chase after Amelia, Joyce, and Miles, and the other 2 stay to confront you, Alton.
Okay.
Each of them will fire a revolver at you. What is your defense?
With the bulletproof jacket, it is 13.
13. Okay. That is 1 hit.
Okay.
Good lord. Maybe I should put these dice away. That is 2 hits.
Are you rolling that one that's all 20s?
No, it's my toxic green dice.
Oh, okay.
I roll an 18 and then a 16 on the dice.
We should trade.
And the first shot does 3 points of damage.
Okay. And the next one?
Is another 2 points of damage.
Okay, I am now at 6 of 11 hit points.
Oh dear. I should have left you the med kit.
Oh, I
Fortune
forgot to
favors the bold. Ow!
And Amelia and Joyce, just give me one quick dex check to stay ahead of these guys behind you.
That is a 16.
do-
There it is.
My first
Joyce.
roll. I'm very good at running.
You've got like a bag under one arm and a suitcase in your hand and a backpack on, and you're just trucking through the crowd.
I sure am. I don't know where my gun is, or my revolver is in my bag, honestly.
Which one is the dex? I'm sorry, these
DES, it's a.
DES.
You've
Oh,
got
I
a
see it. I
20,
see it.
You've got a plus
Okay.
2, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Joyce,
14.
as you're trucking through, you kind of bumping into a few people with your suitcase. Amelia, you rolled a total of 14.
Yeah.
You also bump and collide with a few people, but because the crowd's so thick, so are the people pursuing you. Miles seems to have an unnatural ability to like weave in and out of the crowd as he wiggles away from you a little further, but you're keeping up. You can see where he is going easy enough.
Okay.
The people chasing you are firing their guns still. People are scattering. One person drops with a gunshot in their leg, and another screams in horror, my husband, and like gets down on her hands and knees to tend to the man's wounds. And we come back to Alton, or the gloom.
Yes. So, did I successfully distract all of them, or some of them going after Miles still?
3 of them chased off after Miles, and 2 stayed behind to confront you.
And does that 2 include the one I killed?
There would have been 3.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's just the 2. Yeah,
All right.
there was a total of 6 of them. Yeah.
I will stop. I will spin around so that my jacket billows open dramatically, and then I will shoot twice. I'm just going to roll them both at the same time. Anyway, what are you going to do?
What's your rolls total?
7 and 1,
Oh my gosh.
which translates to 10 and 4.
Okay. Those are misses.
Yeah.
They come running towards you again, firing. That one misses, and that one also misses. Lucky you, Steve.
Fortune, bold, favor.
Let's see. One of the 3 chasing the 2 of you breaks from his other 2 and is now gaining on you.
That one's
As you're
got
running
the
through
super
this
silver
crowd, there are various things like stands, racks on display, displaying items, crates, and rickshaws that are parked here and there.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm taking up the rear. Can I knock one of those over as I go by?
Absolutely.
To
Mm-hmm.
block their path, or to
Mhm.
try to knock it into them, depending on how far away they are.
Okay. So you knock a few things down to block his path. Good. Joyce, you just running still?
Continuing running, and I'm not going to knock anything over as Amelia has my back, and I don't want to knock anything into her. So yes, I'm going to continue running. But maybe as I'm running, I'm trying to look through my bag for my revolver.
Go ahead and roll me a quick dexterity check to run and chew gum at this time, basically.
Is 13.
Yeah, you are able to, as you're fumbling through your bag, maybe muttering to yourself, you pull aside a couple of items, and there it is, revealed in the corner of said bag.
Oh, there you are. Why didn't I just put you in my jacket pocket? And am I able to shoot, or should I wait until next round?
Let's see. We'll say that you're running and you're extracting the gun was your action to fumble through
Okay.
and find it. Amelia again running, and her action being knocking over some debris behind you to slow down the one pursuer. Alton.
I am going melee. I'm going to flip the pistols around so that I can hit with the butts of the guns, and I'm going to charge in on these guys.
All
I
right.
will swing on the first one here. 7. Big ol' 7.
Okay. Still not beating their defense with that.
I'm certainly confusing them, though.
Yeah.
Does this guy's gun have bullets in it, or what?
Exactly. Like, what? This guy, like, immediately in front of you, you try to pistol whip him. He doesn't shoot at you. He's gonna, like, retaliate with, like, a side kick. Tries to kick you. And I do believe that does make contact.
Yeah. 13.
And that's another 2 points of damage.
Ooh, I gotta get out of here.
The other guy, he's like, "You got this?" And he's like, "Oh, I got this easy." And he, like, you see him tuck his gun away, and then he brings his hands up into, like, a wall, you know, his
Okay.
little defensive kung fu pose. And the other guy chases off after the others.
Okay.
All right, Amelia and Joyce. As you are following Alton, you see him kind of like he bursts out the far end of an alleyway, and he glances back over his shoulder. Hurry up! And as you exit the alleyway behind him, sitting there is a 1930s Ford Model A Phantom. Its paint is dulled in time and by time and travel, with one of the doors strapped shut with a leather cord. Its back seat is cluttered with canvas satchels and broken boxes marked with museum stamps. Miles, he's like, hurry up, get in. She still runs, more or less. Who's driving? Because I'm not letting go of this.
I guess I'm driving.
I call shotgun.
He's clutching to that box. He tosses the keys to you, Amelia, and you'll climb into this car just as those guys burst out of the alleyway and take a few quick pot shots at you. But kind of the shots ping off of the car as the engine costs to life of the shutter, and Lin Bao's men burst from the alleyway, and those bullets ping off of the car, and you are moving.
Like, we have to go back for the professor.
We will. Miles, you need to give us directions to get back around there. We'll lose these guys in the process.
In the direction that you're traveling is like, up here, quick, turn right. You're able to make that turn nice and solid. But just as you go around that corner, from down the street behind you, you hear the roar of a couple of motorcycles. And Joyce, as you peer back as well, you see a black sedan fishtailing behind them on the slick cobblestones.
So we have motorcycles in front and a sedan behind.
They're coming behind you. Yeah, there's like 2 motorcycles and a black sedan now chasing you.
Oh, okay, all behind us. Okay,
I
gotcha.
have my
all behind you.
revolver out. I would like to try to take a pot shot at one of the motorcyclists.
All right. Please go right ahead.
That is a 13 plus 14.
That is a good hit.
Nice. I guess that's a D4 plus a 1. 4 points of damage.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good hit on this guy. Good enough that he isn't dead, but he swerves his motorcycle and crashes into a line of rickshaws alongside of the road.
I'm like,
You see him go ah! With the Wilhelm scream over the handlebars.
so sorry for the damage, Mr. Vendor.
Nice shot, Joyce. Keep shooting like that.
Can I cock the gun again, or I forget how revolvers work. Spin the barrel.
I'll let that slide.
Yeah, with it. We go back to Alton.
Yeah. If so, one person has run away and it's just 1-on-1 now, right?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything in the game rules for it, but I'd like to do something like a dodge action or a defense action. If he is getting ready to go mano a mano, then I want to spend my action, if I can, just getting ready to defend or parry whatever he's about to do.
Okay.
Maybe do a counter.
I will just say roll a strength check and give me the number
Okay.
that you roll.
I would argue for dexterity, but it's the same number.
I was debating in my head, is I just give the guy disadvantage to hit you, or
That's a
would
1.
you roll a 1?
This is the worst superhero in the 30s.
You are having horrible luck. Anyway, he tries this. He rushes forward and tries to punch you. Forget what your defense is. I should
13.
remember this.
It's
You
13.
have a 13.
Yeah.
Oh, he misses just barely.
Okay. Well. What type of attack does he do?
He basically just comes in with a straight punch. And I'll say you parry, you attempt to parry it. You do successfully parry it.
But I don't get off a counter.
Since you're not moving, we'll say your parry was your action, and you can counterattack.
Okay. What I would do is parry this way, and then I'd step in for a major outer sweep and just try to knock this guy down so I can get the hell out of here.
Like a leg sweep, or you're gonna
Yeah.
sweep the leg with your leg, or grab it and
Yeah,
lift?
step past him and sweep backwards, knock his leg out.
Okay. So you kind of parry aside. His punch goes over your shoulder. You step in behind his lead leg, place a hand on his shoulder, and give me a strength check. or an attack.
15.
Okay.
15 if it's a
Boom.
strength check, 18 if it's an attack.
Yeah, it's an attack. You sweep him, and he drops to the ground, giving you an opportunity to get the hell out of there, if you wish.
Yeah, I am gonna run away.
Okay.
I considered
And,
a choke or a hold, but I didn't want to roll dice against him in a grapple.
As you sprint away from him and kind of look over your shoulder, you see him do that kind of like spinning windmill kick to like kick himself up onto his feet. And just then this jalopy of a old Ford comes screeching around the corner ahead of you. You see Amelia and Joyce in the front seats.
Okay.
I'll drive up to him and screech to a halt and say, "Jump in, superhero!"
I jump in, bleeding profusely.
Then I'll take off again, squealing tires.
Just give me a quick dexterity roll, Amelia,
Sure.
Oh,
to pull up efficiently.
otherwise you're gonna hit me with the fucking car.
Either hit or like stop, a
That's
little
a-
too far in front of you, or
That's a 14.
okay, yeah. She basically, it comes up, nice sliding skid, and it stops right there. Unfortunately, you are on the side of the car that has the strapped door that's closed.
Okay.
You have to rush to get around to the other side, giving the motorcycle and the sedan an opportunity to catch up. The motorcyclist, as you're trying to scramble around into the car, he's got like a machete, or not a machete, but like a big meat cleaver, and he tries to swing it down at you, Alton, as he drives by. But before he gets the opportunity to do that, he's raising it. Joyce has an opportunity to shoot him first.
Okay.
Oh, let's see if my roll's gonna be good. I think that's a fumble. That definitely looks like a 1 and not a 7.
If you have to look that hard.
It is because my dice are hard to read.
I say after like firing your gun and then spinning the part that holds a bullet, I forget what they call that.
The chamber.
You spun the chamber and you brought up the empty shell. So you go click, and it's the empty shell that you from the bullet you fired
I
earlier.
told you not to play with your weapons.
I really think it's because it's secondhand equipment here, Amelia.
Don't
Never buy used.
battle.
You can buy new.
Don't spin it in a battle.
And then
Alton,
spin it one more time.
Alton, as he comes by, he gets a good solid cut on you with that meat cleaver.
Okay.
3 points of damage.
I'm like, Professor.
I will get into the car with 1 point of damage. You cannot say that. Miles doesn't know my identity.
Can I back up into the motorcyclist? Is that possible?
He is driven past you and is kind of like making a quick turn to come back at you. So you could.
I will probably just drive out of there then.
Okay.
If he's on my side, though, I'd like to take a shot at him as I'm putting the pedal to the metal.
Oh, absolutely. You got like one hand. You kind of like put the car in gear, and you're moving along, and then you grab the wheel, kind of like holding the wheel with your knees.
Hold my coffee, Joyce. No.
I could hold on the wheel.
Is this Dex?
For range attack, yes, it's a dex.
17.
All right, and you've got the big gun, don't you?
That's 45, so that's a 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's like one shot, one kill.
If I
It was
roll
when I
high.
got my one successful roll earlier.
2.
Oh,
Just
okay. You hit this guy on the motorcycle. He kind of wavers there for a second and gives you an opportunity to get by. That black sedan is barreling down on you from behind.
Shoot its tires out, Joyce. And stop spinning your cylinder.
it got a
Just
little
playing
stuck
with
there. And then I'll take another shot.
Okay.
Taught you how to
As
clean it.
you are preparing for that, the car bursts through some hanging lanterns as you drive off. And what was your roll, Joyce?
From a nat 1 to nat 20. I think
Oh, nice. All right. So as the Phantom screeches forward, kind of lurching around some turns, giving you an opportunity to fire at the tire. The black sedan behind you skids out of control and crashes into a side of a building. The motorcyclist then emerges from behind the black sedan, still giving chase.
That's the way to do it.
I think spinning the barrel really worked that time, Amelia.
You're playing Russian roulette doing that, though. But with other people's lives.
Better than mine. Or ours. Wouldn't you say?
I need to start drinking.
I think I have the medicinal alcohol in my med kit somewhere.
I like the sound of that.
And so we kind of come back around, giving each of you another opportunity to act. Alton, Joyce, Amelia, who would like to go first of the three of you?
Well, I'm going to shoot out the window at the motorcycle, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
Is it only the motorcycle that's there? Can we
It's
just
just the motorcycle now. This guy is
How far back
an
is
idiot.
the motorcycle?
Maybe a car length or two.
21.
Ooh, nice.
Goodness.
Oh, that'll work.
That'll work.
I have dealt a damage.
8?
1. A damage.
8 damage. Okay. You hit him pretty solidly in the shoulder. His motorcycle kind of wavers a little bit. He falls back a little bit, but he's still back there. Amelia, as she's chasing you through the streets, roll me a dexterity check to avoid running over any pedestrians and other street vendors.
Okay. And I don't know what the rules say for this, but if he gets close enough, I'd say at least half a car length, I'd like to slam on my brakes.
Okay.
20.
All right.
That 20.
As you're driving through with this motorcycle behind you, you screech through a crowded intersection, street vendors leaping aside as crates of oranges crash under the wheels of your car. The motorbike swerves behind you, but is still back there.
All right, I'm going to take another pot shot, and I rolled a 14.
That will hit him.
All right, miracles and miracles. I hit. That's 2 points of damage.
A superhero, there's a first aid kit in my bag.
Mine too. Let me and I drop my satchel onto your wounded body. Like, Professor, I hope the other guy looks worse than you.
Ah, Miss Joyce, you have mistaken me for your friend, the professor. It is I, the Gloom. I will turn to Miles and say, Mr. Harper, don't worry, I got your friend, Professor Blaine, to safety. Now we must get you to safety.
I was wondering what the hell happened to him. Good Lord, you girls picked up the wrong guy.
No, these are secret companions of mine. I cannot do all that I do alone, of course. And
Oh God, don't put it like that.
we are friends, as is Alton Blaine, an agent in my employ.
He's super trustworthy, as are his skills, Mr.
Indeed.
Harper.
Indeed, I say, with a mouthful of blood. Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure that I still am convinced Amelia doesn't know my identity.
She's pretty smart. She could probably put it together.
She clearly knows, but I think Alton hasn't realized that she knows.
Whereas Joyce can't believe this is your identity.
Yeah.
Miles starts pointing you where to go. Go this way, go that way. We need to get to the smoky lantern.
Okay, well, I will definitely follow his directions.
As you, he leads you to the smoky lantern, and as you pull up, the phantom lurches into the side alley outside of the smoky lantern, engine rattling like a dying horse. For now, you're safe. Miles slumps back, breathing heavy and hard. Whew, I hope you're better at dodging bullets than driving, he mutters to you, Amelia.
Wow, that was... Never mind. Shall we go in?
You did well, Miss Brown.
Thank
Let's
you.
get inside.
The gloom.
Oh, goodness.
I
Sorry,
react
go ahead.
awkwardly yet silently to your tone.
Like, oh, goodness. I owe you. Still pulling me out of trouble after all these years.
Yeah.
Well, we'll always do that for you, Miles. A little less trouble in the future might be nice once in a while, though.
Mr. Harper, why did you call us over here?
Oh, goodness. Well, let's step inside and you can meet my associate. Yeah, come on inside. I do appreciate it. And he looks over at the gloom. He's like, hopefully Alton can join us soon.
He's on a
Come
special
inside, come
errand
inside.
for me. He'll return soon. Yeah,
As
let's go in.
All right, as you step in to the smoking lantern, it hums with low music and quiet conversations. Smoke hangs in the air as a saxophone plays through the room. Miles leads you to a back corner. This is Lady Evelyn Ashcroft. She leans in as you approach. Welcome. Have a seat, she says.
Okay. We'll sit.
Miles, will you please introduce me to your friends? Quickly, give me the box. He slams the box. He slides the box over to her.
I'm still wearing a gas mask, by the way.
Um,
And I'm quietly bandaging your wounds.
Do you have a first aid
Miles
kit?
is
I do have a first aid kit.
Oh, great. Because I'm at 1.
Miles. Oops, sorry. Miles is like, this is Amelia, Miss Brown, Miss Lockjoyce, and I think I've seen news stories about this guy. He calls himself the Gloom. I don't know where my associate, Mr. Blaine, is. Hopefully, he can join us soon.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be here shortly.
Well, I saw the professor running out after us, so I'm sure he'll be here shortish.
I'm sure he
Oh.
can follow the tracks. He's got a nose like a bloodhound. Literally.
I have already sent him a message using my incredible power.
Ah.
Miss Ashcroft kind of gives you a funny look very briefly there, the Gloom.
I am
Yes,
immune
well,
to it. I am immune to it.
She's like, well, I really do hope that Mr. Blaine will show up. I've heard his name in certain social circles. He's from what I understand, very smart man, a wealthy man.
Both true.
Anyway, she takes the box and she kind of like undoes the cord that has tied it closed, and she like opens it very carefully. And she's like this, and she like lifts out a small slab of like looks like tarnished metal, kind of a greenish metal. It's like this is part of the Emerald Clock. One of the most valuable relics. Lin Bao cannot be allowed to unlock its secrets.
What is this emerald clock?
Oh, some say that it is a connection to the past, a way to view the past, to find treasures.
Can I do a lore check to see if I know any more about it?
Yes, you may.
May I roll as well?
That's a nat 20 with a 1
Oh,
in
never
lore.
mind.
I was going to ask the same thing, but with that nat 20, probably don't need to.
Yeah, I was gonna say whoever probably got the better score. We kind of want to avoid dogpiling on particular checks. We're
That's
like,
true.
Mhm.
because then that basically gives advantage to everybody, really. Just a heads up about that. But anyway, you do recall at some point in your studies abroad, Mr. Blaine, you had heard or read some ancient scroll that mentions the emerald clock, something similar to it. That it is a device that was used in the past to divine the location of ancient treasures and hidden passes to hidden realms. It is a relic that you thought was lost to the past based on this information that you read.
Interesting.
And I tug on you. I'm like, Professor, if we could find this thing, this would really help my thesis.
Yes, I'll let him know. How much healing did you give me with that first aid kit?
Oh, sorry. Can you let me know how first aid kits work?
You roll a d4.
Roll a d4.
Oh, you have to do a manipulation check, actually, and then if you succeed, you roll a d4. Let's see. A successful manipulation roll will allow a character to recover 1d4 hit points.
Yeah,
I rolled a 10 for manipulation.
I have no idea what the target number is supposed to be. I think Pepper's supposed to tell us.
Yeah, I was going to say, typically a complex roll would need to be like 11, but this isn't real complex. It's pretty straightforward. So
All right.
Anything over 9, really.
Okay, great. 4 points of healing, sir.
Thank you very much. I think at this point the Gloom will say, I have other pressing business to attend to, and I believe Professor Blaine is nearly returned. If you'll excuse me, and then I'll exit the room, take off my shit, and turn my jacket back around and come back in. Ah, Joyce, Amelia, Miles, you're here.
So you finally made it.
Yes, it was a long run. I was chasing down some of those men with the guns. There were actually 15 of them, but they got away.
You're so brave.
Wow, luckily the Gloom was here to save the day.
The Gloom is incredible, but no, those men didn't see me. It wasn't an act of bravery. I was just simply following them, but I lost them.
Well,
sit down with you guys.
Evelyn, before you sit down, Evelyn extends her hand like that to you.
Ah,
Mr. Blaine, it is a pleasure to meet you.
the pleasure is mine. Or however you do that.
You've heard of Lady Evelyn Ashcroft in your social circles, Mr. Blaine.
I sure have. She's very famous. Collector of antiquities, I imagine.
And many other things, she says, and kind of blushes a little.
Husbands too, I suspect.
Oh, gosh. As anyone knows, I'm on my 4th husband. It's not my fault the first 3 died. I have...
Of course not.
Accidents all.
Age will do that for a lot of men when you marry older people.
Older people tend to have a lot of accidents. So I hear.
Fortunately, my first husband was rather well-to-do, so I haven't really had any need for any additional husbands after him, but I get so lonely sitting in that house of mine. It's so big.
Maybe a monkey. I heard they're fun.
Oh, speaking of that, there was a friend of mine out of New York City who had a talking monkey, from what I understand. It's it's funny to hear stories such as that.
I think I've heard of this
it or not.
monkey. Empowered by some kind of necklace, wasn't it?
So the story goes. Anyway, now that Mr. Harper has brought you to us, can you help me? Lin Bao has made some rare moves out in the open. He's seeking to find the remaining pieces of the emerald clock.
How many pieces are found currently and who has them?
Well, I have, from what I know, I have 1. And rumor has it that Mr. Bao, she says with the rolling of her eyes, has 2 pieces. We're not sure where the third one is, but there's a man here in the bar who might be able to help us with that.
A question: Who is this Lin Bao person?
Yeah.
Well, you successfully brought Mr. Harper to me after he acquired this piece of the clock. You obviously have skills and abilities above and beyond the normal.
Indeed.
Well, fortuitous foresight of you.
But in order to find the other piece, why would we give it to you?
Oh, well, I would pay you most handsomely for it.
Actually, I would love to study it. I think it would be the cornerstone piece for my thesis that I've been working on. I'm almost done, and I pull out my draft of 200 pages of work. See?
I'm good with hard cash, personally.
I see no conflict here. You can study something without being the owner of it.
She very daintily lifts her kerchief to her face, like, oh my gosh, the smell of paper. Please put that away. But once we have all 4 pieces of the clock, then I would probably benefit from an expert's point of view on it. Maybe help me study it and learn its secrets.
Oh, why, thank you, Miss Ashcroft, or Lady Ashcroft. I didn't quite get your antecedents.
What was that last bit?
Oh, I didn't know if you're a Miss, Mrs., or a lady.
Oh, it's Lady. She's Lady Evelyn Ashcroft. If I could speak with an English accent, well, I would be trying desperately. And Mr. Harper leans in and he's like, you asked about Lin Bao. Well, he is a notorious warlord, or in America, we might call them crime lord or a member of the mob.
I should have guessed. Always a crime lord involved, am I right?
It seems so. People of ill repute are often after valuable items, especially those rumored to grant great powers.
His
It's the way.
his followers and such call themselves the Iron Shadow.
How foreboding.
Miss Ashcroft speaks up. If you would like to speak to, and she looks back across the bar, Mr. Chang, Vincent Silk Chang, he is back there in the corner. He may be able to help you. I personally cannot approach him. Others may. I must remain neutral in this. Neutral, she says sarcastically. Uninvolved.
I take it from this point forward is where we are being hired.
Oh, absolutely. If
Starting
you can get
his interview.
Absolutely. If you can get Mr. Chang to tell you anything, any clues to help us would of course be very helpful.
I have just one more question. How prolific is Mr. Bao's gang?
You know,
Are they top hog around here, or?
he controls a significant portion of the districts, not the districts, but of course he operates out of the. Pardon me as I back up here. Of course, he does operate out of the Bund. He has many wealthy Englishmen that he associates with there.
Of course. All right.
But yes, he's quite
He's pretty-
formidable. I do have forces of my own if it comes down to needing extra men to help you later.
Powerful and influential.
Check, check, check.
Got it. I think that might be all for now. Shall we go speak to this Mr. Chang, my friends?
Yes, indeed. I will let you do most of the talking, Amelia. You seem to understand this world, but I am here to provide financial assistance if required. So as we cross the room, I'll sort of fall back behind Amelia and just lean to Joyce and say, I am in so much pain. We have to get to a hotel.
And I slip you like two two pills.
Like
Oh,
aspirin or...
This is that new
Well,
aspirin stuff everyone's talking about.
Oh, well, actually, there was like an opium den, like not that far back.
Oh, I never touched the stuff.
Well, and then they packaged it in these tiny pill forms. It might help you with the pain. Might give you some funny dreams too.
Okay, well, what's the worst that could happen?
Just alleviate some pain. Feel
Yeah.
good.
I think
As
it
you-
might be helpful, Mr. Blaine. Is it Blaine?
Yeah.
Mr. Blaine, if you were to offer drinks for the four of us when we approached.
Excellent idea.
Well,
As
I
you,
offer, it doesn't matter. Sorry, go ahead.
no apologies. I don't want to step on anybody. You, as you are crossing the bar, you see him seated at a quiet table behind a bead curtain. He sits. Vincent is seated at this quiet table. He's wearing an immaculate white suit. He has a silver cigarette case sitting on the table that he taps idly with his finger in rhythm to the jazz music. His eyes scan the room with practice and disinterest. But as you approach, he looks at you and pauses.
Mr. Vincent
just-
Chang, I presume.
Yes, yes. And just as you introduce yourself for just a very brief moment, in the haze of the smoke and shadow, a pale shape stands behind him, tall, indistinct, flickering like candlelight caught in the breeze. Then it is gone. As Mr. Chang's fingers continue to tap on the cigarette case. Ah, you are the ones that are stirring up the dust, he says calmly.
Perhaps we are. May we sit?
He takes a very long, slow, deep breath. He's like, please have a seat.
We will sit, and I will do as instructed and immediately order around for the table.
They know what I wish to drink. They'll bring it momentarily. He smiles faintly.
Well, Mr. Chang, I don't believe in beating around bushes, as they say where I come from. We were informed that you might be in possession of some information.
Oh, no beating around the bush with you, I see. That great American colloquialism.
Indeed. We are searching for an artifact made of emerald, a piece of what we believe to be about 3 or 4 pieces, but we are as yet unsure how many there are.
He still maintains this very unreadable look on his face. He swirls his glass. He's like, I don't trade information without coin.
Of course not. Who would?
I will start flipping out money bills, just fanning them out in my hand.
He sees the money, is like, that is something I might be able to entertain. You have seen it, have you? A piece of this device you seek?
Indeed.
Then you know it is not just an antique. You don't just carry that kind of power around with you unless you're willing to pay a price.
I should think not.
He takes a cigarette, takes a cigarette case, lights a cigarette, reaches across, it takes the money very casually, and blows smoke right at you in your face, Alton. Lin Bao has 2 pieces locked away with him. Not here, not there, but he keeps it where he spends most of his time. But there's a warehouse down by the rail yards. You may find a lead there, a clue to the whereabouts and where he might be hiding what he has.
So you're saying this warehouse might tell us where Mr. Bo is hiding his pieces?
I know. It may lead you to where he keeps himself locked away and hidden. There may be something in that warehouse of value. Who knows? Maybe he's just dumb enough to leave a piece of it there. But Mr. Bao is definitely not a dumb man. He would have his portions of this device sealed away somewhere with himself. Go to his warehouse. Surely you will find something there of interest.
Where is this warehouse then?
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a business card and then draws out a pen and quickly writes an address on it and slips it to you across the table. This time taking a deep drag on his cigarette and then just kind of blowing it across all 3 of you.
I'll just inhale deeply. Thank you for the information, sir. I hope it proves valuable.
Watch your step. And you, Mr. Blaine, people know who you are in this town. Of course, your reputation precedes you.
I'm used to it.
A scholar of your reputation seeking such a artifact is exciting to me. I hope you succeed and take Mr. Bao down. It would open many doors for myself.
Well, we never said that we were seeking to take anyone down, did we? Thank you for your help. And I'll give him the rest of the money.
Remain safe. With any luck, you will survive this adventure that you find yourself on. Have a good evening.
When I get up, I'm going to put my hand over the money and lean in and say, "We best remain safe, Mr. Chang." And then I'll release the money to go.
She's scary.
I will not stand in your way, he says as you depart.
That is not what I am concerned about.
As you slip back across the bar, Lady Ashcroft, she almost looks excited. Her eyes are kind of wide, and she gives you that look, like a desperate look of, well, tell me. Tell me everything.
Well, we merely have a lead, and that is all. We shall see if Mr. Chang is being honest with us or sending us on a wild goose chase. An expensive one.
please, once you have finished what it is Mr. Chang has put you onto, come to my office, my town home here in town.
Where is it now?
It's in town.
She explains rather quickly to you where it is and how to find it. Yeah.
All
Very
right.
good then.
So please, good luck. I will see you there. I may have... She kind of like rubs her hands together. I may have something of interest to you, Miss Locke, once you do arrive.
Oh, how thrilling.
Which you'll have an opportunity to examine this first piece more closely. Have a good night. I will see you later.
Good evening, Lady Ashcroft.
Farewell. And I'm like,
As-
oh, group huddle, group huddle.
Yes.
First of all, Joyce, do you have photographic memory?
No, but I have a photo camera, and I pull out of my satchel my picture camera.
Well, I don't think we need a picture of this.
That weighs 18 pounds.
It's a
Just
good
take a
thing my
moment.
strength modifier is a 1 then.
I'll just take a moment memorizing where this warehouse is, and then I'll burn the card.
Okay.
So
Joyce,
somewhere,
how is your thesis coming along?
well, I sent you the first draft, Professor. If you could just give me your edits in a timely manner, I could do the revisions.
Oh, well, I did put notes on it, and I put it back on your desk before we left.
And I looked through, I'm like, I don't think I have that version of the draft. You
I
sure?
think it's...
I
Yes,
don't remember this.
it's because it was right before we left. I'm afraid you'll have to see it when we return. Now that is settled, do we go to Ashcroft's house? Should we find lodgings elsewhere? Should we go straight to this warehouse?
That's a good question. What time of day are we looking at this point?
Mhm.
Muted there, Pepper.
Did that so as not to cough in everyone's ear. Sorry about that. It was late afternoon when you finally got away with Mr. Harper. And so it is dusk. The sun is set, and it's still relatively early in the evening, giving you an opportunity to maybe, like you said, return to a hotel that you have in the area for a short while before you go off to the warehouse.
How difficult would it be for me to acquire 2 more first aid kits?
Relatively easy. There's lots of
All right. I'd like
you
to
say
attempt
palliatives that you could buy from street vendors and such.
I'd
You
like
even
to
visit an
attempt that.
acupuncturist or something. I'm sorry, what was that, Joyce?
I was gonna say, yeah, street doctors.
Mhm.
Doctors, yeah. Yeah, I just really need more hit points. Especially if I'm gonna keep getting shot.
We could say you can return, you can get something from a street vendor,
Okay.
or even a legitimate vendor in town, someplace near your hotel, and you may take a brief rest before you set out to the warehouse.
Alrighty.
I would say probably giving you an opportunity to get full hit points back.
Excellent. I will take it. You still want me to do like the whole first aid kit roll situation?
We'll just say, since you have time, not to worry about rolling, as Joyce can do a quick patching up,
Okay.
thus giving you the opportunity to get like a couple of 4s on that roll, so to speak, and then resting for a bit to get Alton all the way back up, full health.
Thanks very much. Unfortunately, I used all my pulp points in that first scene, but we're gonna see if we can manage without the mental powers, I guess. Well, Joy still has some, right?
Yes, I have one that I can give you.
You can give it to me?
Well, no,
I don't know. Yeah, they say I don't think you can trade it over.
Spend it.
I think you just
I
do
have
it.
2
I
pulp
like
points.
I like that this is turning out kind of like that Green Hornet movie where he was completely useless and Kato did everything.
So, Alton, I'll allow you to get 1 pulp point back in this brief rest.
Oh, great.
And you have a total of 3, but that would be like a full night's rest.
Gotcha. Yeah, you had said we can earn them for awesome things. I kept trying to do awesome things in that first scene, and the dice were like, no.
Yeah, there were a couple of did anyone roll in that 20 earlier? I don't know.
I think
rolled
myself.
Royce and I rolled a nat 20 each, I think.
I rolled one on a lore check.
Okay, so those would grant you a P point, a PP.
Oh,
PP?
cool.
Oh.
All right. I got
So yeah, I should have stated that any nat 20s would be
that's a good rule. I like it.
Yeah.
So if we're at max at 1, though, would that be like a temporary one that we would?
It'd be an extra one that you could have, yeah.
Nice.
Consider it like karma from EZD6, another system we love.
Woo!
That you can earn more than you just reset anyway. I know we're getting close to that break time, but let me do this real quick.
Okay.
You've rested. You've made your way to this warehouse. As you slip into the narrow streets of the warehouse district, rows of aging brick buildings rise around you. Windows dark, or have some flickering faint light. The warehouse you were after stands silent with patrolling guards. You'll need to roll some stealth checks to get close.
Are there there's warehouses close by, correct?
Yeah, this is like a whole warehouse district. So, but the one
Oh.
you want is there with
Would
guards.
Would it be possible, sort of in that downtime? I didn't think of this until just as we were finishing up the downtime, but could I maybe do one of my inheritance rolls to see if I can acquire a smoke bomb?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
What
I would
did you
say that
DC
they're
is?
relatively easy to, smoke bombs. You can find plenty of like firecracker vendors
Yeah.
and things like that. So just like those little small light the fuse and poof.
That comes out 12.
Okay.
Is that a success?
Yeah, roll me a D4.
3.
You're able to acquire 3.
Awesome. So I'll keep those in case I need a smoke screen. And then you said stealth check to sneak up to this place.
Yes, stealth check from each of you to sneak up. Each of you that wants to sneak up to the building.
11.
A 7. But I don't know that I would want to sneak up to the building, would I? Is there like any other entrances or exits to this building, like either on top or like below, like a sewer entrance or something, or air ducts?
I was
Let's see.
considering going from above myself.
Yeah, with the patrolling guards, it's kind of hard to get a close look at the building without being sneaky. But you can easy enough break into a nearby building and get a look at it from above if you wish to do so.
I like that idea.
Let me see. What we'll need, you want to just like bash a door in or like pick a lock in one of the buildings?
I don't want to make any sound. What is pick a lock is Dex?
Yeah, that'd be a dex roll.
What's your Dex, Yuri? Is it?
Zettel.
Oh, I'll roll for that then.
Like I say, Amelia's got the killer prime stats there.
Okay. And what?
Are you going up with them, Alton, or are you going to go ahead and sneak up to the building to get a closer look? Because you succeeded in your stealth roll, just to say.
Yeah, I'll try and come in a different way, but if possible, try and keep an eye on where they are. Also, for lockpicking, would it be manipulation?
It is. My apologies. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. I got 16 then.
Okay, yeah, it's a +1 versus your +2 straight dex. Yeah, you were able to basically jimmy the lock of one of the nearby buildings and go inside and find a staircase leading up to like a roof. Basically, yeah, an inside staircase that leads up to a platform, and then there's like a chute through the ceiling, but there's like a ladder hanging there. So
Okay.
You emerge on the rooftop and can get a look at the warehouse. There are patrolling guards around the grounds of the warehouse you're seeking to get into, but nobody on its roof.
How far is the warehouse from the one we're on?
I would say it's just across the alley, so about 15 feet.
Could we possibly look around inside for a ladder to put across the
Or
across
planks.
the alley, or planks or something?
Yeah, there's plenty of like planks of wood and such. What's up, Alton? You look like you have a thought.
Amelia, didn't you say earlier that you always carry rope?
I do always carry rope, but I wasn't sure how it was going to connect to the other side. I don't have a grappling hook on it.
If I have successfully sneaked up to the building that is the target building, I could climb to the roof, and you could throw me the rope, and I could tie it off.
That is an option.
That works for me as well.
And then, I don't know, I get you guys would still have to sneak across, regardless of how.
Yeah, it might be easier if we found planks, and then we could just lay it across, and then sneak across, and then pull the planks behind us with ropes. Oh, I guess you could always just do a slip knot or something, but...
Well, I'm just confirmed because I'm concerned because didn't you guys already fail the stealth checks?
I didn't roll my stealth check yet,
Oh,
actually.
I see.
As I say, they changed plans instead of approaching like you did.
Got it.
So how do you want to make that cross? You have the options: rope or some wooden planks.
I think
Or
I'll
long
be
ladder.
up on the roof over there regardless. If you want to throw me a rope, that's fine. If you want to find planks, that's fine.
What do you want to do, Joyce? I'm okay either way.
I'm not a really good tightrope walker, so maybe we could just find the planks.
Do you don't walk on it, Joyce.
I prefer walking the plank than walking the rope.
Fair enough. We'll go.
All right, so now you will need to do that stealth check to kind of like make your way across this makeshift bridge without making too much noise.
Shit!
17.
I fall off the planks, obviously. I rolled a 1.
Okay, so Amelia makes her way across relatively quiet, but Joyce, as you're making your way over, it shifts under you a little bit, and it makes this horrible kind of scraping noise across the roof.
I should not have eaten that last ball bun.
And from the alleyway, because you helped him earlier, you hear the voice of somebody familiar that you met earlier in the day, and he yells, "Wow, you guys don't blend in well, do you?" And he shouts, "Hey, you!" You know, there's this guard comes around the corner real quick to get a look up at you, but he's like, "You down there!" And they like tear off after Little Mouse. And he disappears into the dark with this guard chasing him on foot.
He just
Scrappy
saved me a
little
pull
kid.
point. I was going to do an alter memory about that, but I guess I don't have to.
Oh no, I've got it right here in my notes. If they helped the Little Mouse earlier, he will help them get into the building.
It's rad. That's rad.
It was either that way or he was going to climb through a vent on the side of the building for you, either or bust the door down. And with that, you are in the building, and we can break for our break if you wish, Steve.
Outstanding. Yes. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you then.
Like, yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Welcome back. We are... Oh, let's put on the sneaky music, because we're sneaking. We're on the roof.
Which I flubbed.
What? Oh, you flubbed.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
You said, which I loved. I was like, what? All right.
That too. I
Me.
flubbed the love. Or love the flub.
Roofs are great, sure. Misery's in the chat, by the way. And we had
Who is? I'm sorry?
Misery, Chris. He's in the Twitch chat.
Oh, hey.
And we had
Howdy,
Paul
howdy.
in the YouTube chat earlier. I don't know if he's still here. Thanks
Safe
for being
travels to him. So yeah, you're able to make your way into the warehouse easy enough. Inside, the air is thick with dust and the smell of oil. Crates tower in disorganized piles, casting long shadows. And there is an office off to the side in the corner of the building. What would you like to do?
I think probably check out that office, huh?
Are there any visible guards inside the warehouse?
Not that you've seen. They're patrolling outside only, as far as you know at this time.
Do you know what kind of things are stored in this warehouse?
Not really. A lot of, most of the crates are sealed. Just a bunch of crates and other types of smaller boxes and tarp-covered pallets. If you kind of pull one of the tarps aside, you see under there just some building supplies. Some of the crates have symbols on them. I don't want to say Cantonese symbols, but Mandarin symbols on them. Yeah. That are basically Lin Bao's initials, so to speak. You say Lin Bao.
If there's any kind of cement sort of stuff leaking from a bag, I'd like to grab a handful of that, stick it in my pocket.
I was going to say there's probably like big satchels of cement on pallets, so you could probably get a nice handful or two.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When we were separated, I probably turned back into the gloom. Seems prerequisite for sneaking into a gang member's building.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you wish to crack a crate, it'd be a little difficult. You have to get a crowbar on it. Might make some noise.
I do have a crowbar, but I don't know if we want to make that kind of noise yet.
No, you're right. Straight to the office.
Okay. On your way to the office, what quote unquote is the marching order, so to speak? It's kind of like these narrow passages between the crates.
Oh, I'm in the middle.
What's your HP there, Amelia?
Mine is 21.
What? Okay, you're going first.
The new HP? Yeah.
Mine is 11.
Yeah, I guess I'm going first.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're moving through this area, would like you to give me a quick perception check, so to speak.
Is that
Alertness or...
I want to say instincts maybe, but it's more intelligence based. Could just be a straight wisdom
I rolled a 7.
or a survival check.
Can
This
I-
would be for the person at the front of the line. Yeah.
Oh.
Only. Yeah. Sorry.
Can I go for alertness on that?
Yes, alertness. That would be the proper roll. Okay,
Awesome.
that's done. And which stat is that?
Ooh, nice. 18 total.
Okay, as you are moving through this warehouse, your eye catches a thin wire stretched across the floor. A tripwire or a trap.
Ooh, okay. So I'll stop. And I have jury rigging. So does that allow me to manipulate that in any way, or
You can determine what it is, whether it is just a tripwire or a trap, by kind of tracing the wire back to the source.
okay?
As you do that, you see that it is attached to a small grenade. You know, the wire is attached to a pin, so it is an explosive trap you have found.
I see. Okay.
And with time, you're easy to clip that wire and take that grenade with you if you wish.
Well, I do wish, yes. I will do that. I will take some of that wire and throw it in my pocket too. That's a nice little trap.
As you are passing through, you notice a couple of the crates have the same markings on them from earlier in the day, when you cross paths with your sneering rival Edith Crowley. You actually do recognize the crates have the same European stamps on them.
As if they've taken the same route, or as if they've been like as part of her entourage.
I'm just saying that they're there. Whether or not, how they got there. Maybe she's in league with Lin Bao, maybe not. She just has some stuff in the same importer.
Gotcha.
But as you make your way into the office and begin searching through the room, you do find a locked safe behind a picture on the wall.
Ah. Is this a key or combo?
It is a combination lock.
Could I attempt to crack it?
Yeah, easy enough. That would be your manipulation. Whomever has a higher manipulation may give it a try.
-2.
Mine's 1.
All right, here we go. It's 12.
Okay. You spin the lock. You're pretty sure you've got the first digit of the combination figured out.
Okay. I guess I'll keep rolling for the next one. It's a 5.
I'm gonna say, can't quite hear. You've got the first number, but you can't determine what the second number is. Alton, if someone else would like to try.
As a trusted companion, can I grant a +1 to Alton Blaine's manipulation roll?
Oh yeah, that's your whole thing.
Yeah, sorry, forgot.
Me too. All
I'm
right,
sorry, you give him a bonus? I'm sorry?
Yes, I would like to give him a bonus.
Okay.
It certainly won't help with the roll I just did, but maybe if I do it again. That is much better. I don't even need the bonus for that, but it comes out 19 total.
Okay. So you've got 2 of the 3 numbers figured out. That was your third attempt. Someone else will have to now try, as you're like,
Yeah.
can't get that last one.
So I tell them
I'll give it a go, and I pull out like this giant cup, put it to the safe, and
Why didn't I think of that?
I rolled an 8.
Since you did put the cup on there, I'll give you advantage. Go ahead and roll the second die.
Hopefully this one's better. Oh, that's a 19 plus a 1.
Alright.
Dirty 20.
There you go.
Click. It is unlocked.
Teamwork.
Excellent.
Makes the dream work.
Inside, you find some folded up diagrams and some notes written in Mandarin. And some of them are actually also handwritten in Latin. Some old, crusty, ancient pages are written in Latin.
Should we just grab all of that and get out? I would think if he had the piece here, it would be in this safe and not in a crate down there.
Mm. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know
also,
if that's true or not.
It might be inaccurate, but
Is there anything else in this office that looks like it might have secret compartments, like the desk or a false panel anywhere?
in the desk, let's say there's nothing else to find in here, but other than in the desk, you find some surveillance photos of Miles Harper and Lady Ashcroft, obviously taken from a distance with a zoom lens, so to speak. And then
Are these photos of them doing anything that would be like blackmailable, or is it just them talking together or something?
just them meeting one another on the street. Nothing
Perhaps.
blackmailable.
Perhaps blackmail if one of them, if the other one is a famous criminal or something. But all right.
And then, as you are gathering up these things to go, you hear footsteps outside in the warehouse.
I'm going to close the safe and put the picture back as perfect as I can possibly do it.
I'll stuff all the papers in my satchel.
I'll grab one of those photos and tuck it in my pocket.
All right.
And the footsteps stop just outside the doorway to the office.
Is
And
there
you
a
see the
window?
doorknob start to turn. What do you do?
Is there a window?
No, not to the office.
I suppose there's no closet.
Is there a lock on this door?
Yes, but it was unlocked when you entered, so yeah.
I want to quickly lock the door.
That will tell them we're here. I'll put my hand on you. No.
I'm gonna say roll a dex check, Joyce, to try and get it before the door opens. As Amelia is like, no, reaches out to get you, you're just gonna
17.
you snap the deadbolt lock into place, and you hear from outside in Chinese, somebody go, "What?" And does anyone understand Chinese in your party?
I don't think.
You know, I'd be willing to roll a communication check on that, since I do have the traveler talent. Maybe I.
Yeah, go right ahead, Mr.
Yeah.
Blaine, Mr. Gloom.
Not if I'm gonna have to spend a hope point on it, but if I can just
Uh,
roll to see, maybe I do. That roll comes out 18. 15 on the die.
Yeah, you have a rudimentary understanding of Mandarin, and you definitely pick up what this guy's saying. He's like, "Who's in there? Open up!" And then he's like, pounding on the door, and you hear him yell back, off into the distance, "Quick! Someone's in the office!"
I think
And
I'd
you hear
like
the
to
rustling and stampeding of other footsteps.
I'd like to stand in the middle of the room so that they see me immediately when they come in. I'll pull a smoke bomb and have it ready, and I'll wave you two to get behind the door so they don't see you when it first opens.
All right.
You hear the jingle of keys outside, and the kind of this frantic scrape as he slips the key into the lock and opens it, and opens the door. And because it is a funnel, one guy comes in, but you can see another one coming in from behind over his shoulder.
So I'm only waiting for the door to open, and then I'm dropping the smoke bomb in hopes that he has enough time to see me with my gas mask and my imposing silhouette, and then the smoke fills the room. And
I'd also, and I'd like to roll that grenade down the hallway.
ooh,
Nice. All right, so the smoke bomb goes off. The guy kind of like, when he throws the door open and he sees you standing in your get-up, Gloom, he pauses just for a moment. The guy behind him kind of bumps into him, and just as the bomb goes off, Amelia just chucks the grenade out into the hallway under their feet.
Can I kick the door shut in their face? Or are they too
I
far
would
in?
say the angle you were at wouldn't allow you to do that. Maybe you got Joyce lined up to do that. So,
Or how about I kick the door in their face?
all right.
Yeah.
So you kick the door solid. The grenade rolls out into the hallway and goes off. Oh, boom! What kind
and
of
then I do
damage
one of
was
these
that?
laughs.
Oh my
Hero laughter, sir. Hero laughter.
No, they have to be intimidated.
Don't you dare
Oh
take
my
all the
God.
credit for this.
No, you need that. If people can't know you were here, you're in danger. That's the point.
All right, so your MK is that the MK2 grenade?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I did not look up the damage on the...
You know, the book doesn't list the damage of said grenade. I
Doesn't
believe
it
last time we did that, we had it do like 1d10.
Oh.
If I remember correctly.
I don't recall. I mean, I feel like it would be maybe a lower die roll, but to a lot of people.
Yeah, I would
If
spread.
I were in your place.
I would spread the damage total over the people in the hallway.
Gotcha.
Where is it?
I
So
think it was a D10 we did last time. I forget.
Okay.
Because a pistol does a D8, 2D6.
That's a 10.
Okay.
Nice.
That is a 10.
All right. I will give you a choice. There are, just to give you a heads up, you quickly caught glimpse. There are 4 people in the hallway. Would you like to kill 2 and have 2 remaining that dove for cover, or partial hit on all 4?
Let's go with 2 dead.
Okay. You hear the shouts of like, dive for cover. The 2 guys that were right up against the door, the bomb goes off. The door itself kind of like bends on its hinges a little bit. And yeah, there you go. You hear 2 guys, shouting like, they're dead. And then that is where we're at. What do you do next?
Is it still smoky?
From the smoke bomb? Yeah.
I'd like to pull out River's Fang and run out into that hallway and take a swing at the first guy in line then
Okay.
with that.
You step over the 2 dead bodies that are lying there, and there are 2 like horrified guys looking at their former compadres that have been shredded. By your grenade. That was mean.
And that's strength, right?
For the machete attack, yes.
So 12 is the total.
Let me double check. Just to double check. Yeah, that's sufficient to hit this guy. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, your attack
Can
bonus
you-
is 3. So yeah, anyway.
I
Yeah,
didn't-
roll that
I'm
puppy
sorry,
up.
I did strength. And I should
Yeah,
put,
that's fine. Yeah,
It doesn't
plus
matter, I
1.
still
Yeah, it
hit
doesn't
you.
matter. You rolled enough.
is it 1d8 for that machete like it is for the others? I think it is anyway for the other machetes.
Yeah, it's like a regular machete, but once it draws blood, it's It activates. Yeah.
Got it. 2.
Hmm.
My going number for damage.
But as it draws blood with that hit, it feels warm in your hand, and next round you can attack with it twice without any penalty.
Okay.
There's still one guy up out there, yeah?
Yeah.
And
just
I
kinda
will-
backpedaling away from Amelia, who just honked into this guy with his machete.
I will make room for as much as I can for whoever to do whatever, to shoot or whatever.
I think before we kill this guy, I need to read his mind. I'd like to step out of the smoke in the office and look at this guy backing away down the hallway, and then I would like to roll Pierce the Veil, which I get a bonus to for my obsidian ring, which I forgot last time I tried it. Yeah, I want to roll that and see which crate in this building, or a group of crates, he's most concerned with protecting. So Pierce the Veil is Wisdom, and I'll get a +2 from the ring. That's cocked. That's 21.
All right, and that does cost you a single pulp point
Yes.
to operate. He is most concerned about a couple of crates that you walk by on the way in that had those European stamps on them.
Okay. I will... Oh, that's my turn. That's it.
As you stepped in the hallway, right? So I'm gonna roll my way through the hallway, and I'm gonna take a pot shot. The last guy standing.
Okay. But there are two. There's one that Amelia just went honk, and the machete is kind of in his shoulder, and she's wrenching it out. The other guy's backpedaling with his pistol up, so yeah.
Oh, I thought she killed that guy. Okay.
Yeah, I
No,
don't want to hit the one Amelia is because I'm afraid of shooting Amelia, knowing that I'm not the greatest shot in the world.
Yeah, she took a good chunk out of him, but he's still standing.
Copy.
That is an 8 plus a 1. That is a 9. It's
That shot flies wide, unfortunately. Ping.
dang it.
And as he's backpedaling, he is going. He's firing on Amelia, since she's just chopped into her buddy. That is a 2 on the dice, so that is definitely a miss as he stumbles backwards. And we circle back around to you guys. He's the only one left. Well, there's 2 left. Sorry. Amelia, you got that machete in this guy. You can chop twice without penalty as this magic item is activated. The
Okay.
taste of blood.
I add my attack to this, not my strength or...
Basically, it is your attack bonus plus your strength bonus,
Oh.
and then your roll. Yeah. Sorry. Keep
So
that in
8
mind.
18 then.
That applies to everybody. I keep forgetting that. So if you have, like, she's got a +3 and a +1, so it's +4 to her die roll. Whereas Joyce, your attack is 2 and 1.
Yeah, 2 is my melee bonus, and 1 is my shooting bonus.
Oh, okay. We need to look at that real quick to double check that that's correct. It should be a separate number from your dexterity and
Yeah, so most of the time we're not using the attributes, we're using the traits or
Mhm.
skills.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. So my attack was, I think the 2 is my strength modifier plus my level up modifier, so that's a 2, and then my dex, the 2-1 that I have there is my thing when I do shooting skills, and that's what I think that's based off of my level up table.
Okay, I see what you've done. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have a
Hey-
+1 attack bonus. So yeah, 1 to your strength and 1 to your dex attacks. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's all on page 14 in the last paragraph. Add strength or dex plus your attack bonus.
Okay. Let me roll my damage for that first swing.
Yeah, that first attack. Again, you do have a second.
4.
This guy right in front of you drops under your machete assault. The other guy's about 10 feet backing away from you. So yeah, you could get to him like chonk and attack him as well.
Okay, I will do so.
You feel
I roll a nat 20.
nat 20, right? So basically full damage, 1d8, and then a second roll of your d8 for a total of how do you kill this guy. Basically, you're going to remove a limb. Joyce and Alton, as you see Amelia cut into this guy with that machete, she almost moves like a blur. Her arms like blurry as it moves really fast, almost being carried by the weight of the machete. So how do you kill this guy so violently?
I probably just take him off right at the neck, just not even really without planning it. I think that I'm moving pretty fast and almost without thinking. And I'm kind of even shocked by what happened myself.
I say, how does Joyce and Alton react to this guy being decapitated by your friend Amelia?
Well, that's one way to lose a head.
I show no reaction. In fact, I probably start walking away towards those crates before she's even done doing it.
I'm probably sprayed with arterial blood, so I'm probably screeching.
I'm trying very hard to show no outward reaction. It's like walking away from an explosion kind of thing. I'm like, I can see she's going to kill him, so I'm just going to go do the next thing.
Right, so to speed things along, you've got a little bit of blood stain on your Joyce, Amelia. You guys can grab up their small caliber revolvers, basically. Each of them had a broadsword on their shoulder. But in the crates, you find old art, paintings, and a variety of other things that have come in from Europe. Valuable paintings. Alton, you recognize some of the artists and realize that these crates are full of stolen art.
I see. We must notify the Shanghai police.
Do you have your camera with you, Joyce? I'm kind of shaky after that, and still, I haven't even put the machete away. I'm just kind of shaking.
I'm like,
I haven't really used this before.
Yeah, this machete, like, it almost compels you to cut at anything near you at this point.
I'm gonna use my other hand and put it away.
Okay.
yeah, I think I'll take snap some pictures of the artwork that are in these boxes, and I'll say, Professor Blaine, I believe your friend, or is that your friend Amelia? Your acquaintance has been up to some shady business.
Yeah, that's kind of why he's my acquaintance. That's how I find out information.
Excuse me.
So you're going to get out of the warehouse then at this point with your photographic evidence of the theft?
I think so.
Yeah, back up through the roof, I think is best, huh? You guys?
In the crates, it's just still an artwork though. We don't notice any emerald stones.
No, it's just paintings that have been packed away.
Huh. So we need to go through what we got out of the safe.
Yeah.
Now, once you get to a safe destination to review all that, I can give you that information real quick.
Yeah.
The old sketches are of the emerald clock. You see very clearly that there are 4 pieces. The one that you have, 3 others. A top, a base, a face, and some bronze cut gears. And some notations in Latin and in Chinese read that aligning with celestial events, unlocking ancient secrets.
Aligning with celestial events.
Fascinating. Can we roll to see what kind of celestial event it is, or do we recognize it from the diagram?
Not directly from the diagram. No, there's also some mentions of a reference to a lost observatory deep in the jungles of Borneo. This is written in fresher script, newer Chinese that's on the page.
Borneo.
Perhaps
And also, sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, and also amongst the information that you found in the desk is a notification for an auction, marked basically as a black market auction that's to take place on the Jade Blossom tomorrow evening. The Jade Blossom being a riverboat.
I think we should be at that auction.
I think also we should pay a visit to Miss Ashcroft with this information we've recovered.
Yes, as soon as possible. She might be able to enlighten us on more of the missing information.
And perhaps give us an invite to the Jade Blossom.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Joyce, how about, would you like to take some pictures of some of this in case we find ourselves without it at some point?
Oh, what a marvelous idea.
And I'm saving this because I only have 1 point left. But if we're stumped in the next 40 minutes, I do have the ability to auto succeed a lore check. So for now, I think I'm hanging on to the point. But if the mystery's at a standstill, maybe we can do that.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm kind of looking at the clock. Let's kind of keep the pace moving. You go to Miss Ashcroft's place, and you are led to. You go into her home, and she sits you down in the parlor and reviews the information that you have. And she states that she can definitely get you on the guest list for this auction on the. My brain is starting to fade on the Jade Blossom. She is very fascinated with the paperwork. And she's like, Borneo. I'll have to research something about this Borneo location. Maybe I can have more information on that when I next see you.
What of the celestial event? Do you have any ideas what that could mean?
I know, tied to the lore of this of the clock, that it can predict celestial events or point towards something celestial. I'll just have to make sure we double check the research. And once we have all of the pieces, it may give us more information, guide our thoughts on that.
Very good.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So the auction is tomorrow night, right?
This tomorrow night, yes. You'll have an opportunity to long rest over the night, so to speak.
Okay. Did anyone lose any hit points in that fight? I don't think we did, right?
No.
We caught them completely by surprise. We basically just murdered a bunch of guys.
Yeah, we basically busted them.
We might want to lay low. Although, if we had time, or if we knew where the Jade Blossom was, I would think that we could maybe sneak in ahead but
Oh, sneaking in ahead of time is not a bad idea.
Oh, maybe become part of the help?
in some way, like the crew, or hide in maybe one of the closets. Or
Now, the crew and the help are all Chinese individuals, and they're wearing specific, very unique and special uniforms.
Well,
guess this is.
yes, it is. I was going to say I think both of my identities are probably too well known to pretend to be the help, but I could be an obnoxious guest if that helps us in any way.
You want to try and disguise yourself in some way, Alton, or
No, if I can get on the guest list as Alton Blaine, I don't have to disguise myself. You know, I'm a rich dude.
okay, yeah, she can. Miss Ashcroft can get you on that list as Mr. Alton Blaine and Company.
There you go.
Do you do anything again to kind of keep the pace moving? I know we got like about a half hour to hit that mark.
Yeah.
Anything you do on that specific day, you basically get all your pulp points back over the long rest.
Go.
Any other options? Just real quick.
I don't know. I feel like getting those smoke bombs kind of completed my deal here.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. We can.
I might shove it in my pocket since that worked out so well, but other than that.
Since it's tomorrow night, I might start developing those pictures.
Oh yeah, you definitely have time all day to get those developed. As far as like packing the chemicals, they're easy enough to acquire at a local place. Even there's some photographic development studios. So yeah, I have copies of those on photo. But as the night approaches and the sun is set, the sky above is clear and starry. The Jade Blossom floats on the Hung Pao River like a floating palace of silk and sin. Lanterns flicker overhead, casting warm light across the silken banners fluttering in the river breeze. Soft music drifts down from the deck above. As you make your way up the plank or gangplank on board, you are stopped and asked for your name.
Mr. Alton Blaine.
He quickly searches the register. Mr. Blaine and Company, please come aboard. And he ushers you aboard.
All right.
As you aboard, the scent of incense and expensive perfume fills the air. Guests laugh, murmur, and wager fortunes under chandeliers shaped like lotus blossoms. And an auction and an attendant in a crimson sash asks you, here for the auction.
Indeed.
Yes. Right this way.
I will.
Additional attendants bow low as you're ushered into the main hall, rich with lacquered wood and velvet cushions, and the low hum of tense, moneyed conversation. Please give me a quick insight/perception check. I guess that would be alertness. That is alertness.
+0 for me, but I'll give it a shot.
18.
I fumbled. I rolled a 1.
Me too.
Oh, but
You have a reroll.
I do. I'm going to use my luck clone. I'm going to reroll. Oh wait, or should I save it?
You can save it. Yeah,
Amelia
Amelia
passed.
quickly Yeah, she could quickly point out something that she sees. Yeah. As you're looking around, kind of taking things in, and having spent some time talking to Lady Ashcroft about some things, you notice somebody standing at the back, and they've got like it's very small. They're trying to hide it, but at one point they kind of turn in place, and you see this like pin on their chest that indicates that it's a member of the Iron Shadow, standing at the back of the room.
I will point that out nonchalantly.
We see.
Should we follow them?
Several lots come up for bid. The various like collectibles and old artifacts and vases from the past. Eventually, on the stage, a woman in her golden robe presents items with a theatrical flair. Lot 12. And you have come in at this time, and they carry out basically a silver platter with a cloth over the top, and with a flourish, she lifts the cloth away. This Lot 12, an artifact of unknown origin, believed to be linked to the Chang era mysticism. Some call it the Jade Clock Face. As you can see, it has markings representing the digits as you would expect on a Western clock. So maybe that is why they call it a clock. Gasps ripple through the room.
I bid on it.
You bid. All right. Bidding starts at this amount. It carries on for a little bit. Winning bid, bidding.
Misery has typed gasp in the chat.
Gasps. Gasp ripples through the room. The chat room, that is. So how would you want to, how far into the auction do you want to go, Alton, as the bid climbs?
Oh, gosh. Maybe we'd roll it with... So, my inheritance talent makes buying objects into a communication check. Maybe, if I'm being opposed, it's an opposed check with communication?
So yeah, just roll me your comm check.
Ready?
We're going to make it... I'm just going to set the DC at... difficult, so 14 plus.
Failed it.
All right. As you're bidding, the person it comes down to you and one other person. You know, it's that very, I hate to say stereotypical, but stereotypical bid off where you're bidding, and then they bid a little bit higher, and then you bid, and out of frustration, this guy just bids a ridiculous amount of money that you're not willing to pay for this. And as the bidding ceases and we have a winner, and the sudden chill passes through the room, the chandelier flickers and shadows stretch unnaturally across the polished floor. A ripple passes through the jade disc sitting there on the counter. Everyone around it looks and reacts. And just then you hear at the back of the room, Amelia, you've been watching this guy. Two more enter. And they rip their robes off, exposing their black silk sashes. And then they pull out from under the robes, and they slip on their silvery masks. And the fight ensues.
No one told me this was going to be a masquerade.
You never can tell.
Windows smash in, and 5 more come crashing into the room. There are now 8 opponents.
Oh boy.
I'm like, but didn't they win the auction?
Someone won the auction that wasn't us. It doesn't mean it was them. Smoke bomb immediately. And then I'll change identities in the smoke.
As the smoke bomb goes off, and the masked figure drops from the balcony. and a few others. They have unsheathed their curved blades, and the smoke disrupts and fills the room. You hear a voice, "The face belongs to the Iron Shadow." And as the room fills with smoke, what do you guys do?
Make directly for the emerald clock face.
I will cloud men's minds and become invisible.
Okay.
How close is the nearest opponent to me?
They're rushing forward towards the clock, so they're going to come right next. They're going to come right past you to get to it.
Okay. Then I will again pull the River's Fang out because I don't want to shoot in here because there's other people, right? And I will use that at whoever is trying to whiz by me.
Okay.
My roll for my invisibility is 13.
All right. So you are functionally invisible for basically two rounds, Alton.
Great. My intention is to just grab the face.
Okay.
Get out of the room.
As you take a moment to shift your persona and get that going, Joyce, you're attacking, correct? You said. I'm sorry, Joyce, you're going for the face.
Okay.
Amelia's attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Amelia, roll your attack.
I missed. I got 8.
Okay, so you sliced at this guy, and in the confusion and the fog and people bumping into each other, your strike misses. Joyce, roll me a dexterity check to grab that clock face.
Shoot. Rolled a 9.
A 9.
Someone pushes me. Darn it.
Is it a total of 9 or?
It's a total.
This is where you could re-roll.
Oh, I'm going to use... I am lucky. I want to re-roll this check.
Well, before you do that, I rolled an 8. There was an attendant who's trying to reach and grab it away as well, but you snatch it from beneath his hands, and he grabs empty air as you grab up the clock face.
Stick it in my satchel.
Okay.
Perfect.
And the wind is blowing pretty good, and the smoke is clearing out relatively fast. Joyce, I assume you're going to beeline it out of here as quickly as you can.
Nearest window, please.
Okay.
And I will, since I'm invisible and I don't need to grab that thing anymore, I will watch her back and see if anyone's watching her go. With the smoke and the chaos, maybe nobody saw her, but I'm not sure.
And Amelia?
Same thing. I'm going to watch and make sure nobody follows her.
Joyce, roll a stealth check, which would just be your dexterity bonus. Looks like stealth is not real good.
Nope, I have nothing in stealth. I'm not stealthy whatsoever. That's an 8.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll this. Now I'm going to re-roll this check.
There you go. Okay. You have to take the higher, the second roll.
That's the 8's the higher roll.
Okay, so but the 6 with the reroll. 2 of our sword-wielding Iron Shadow members had seen Joyce grab the clock face and are after her.
Okay.
Alton and Amelia have an opportunity to put a stop to that if they wish.
Whichever one is closer to me, I'll alter his memory.
Okay.
That's
As you
another
do
hope
that,
point.
Joyce, you burst out into the cool night air with the emerald clock face clutched in your tight hands. Alton.
It's an 18 with my ring to alter this guy's memory, so he doesn't remember having seen Joyce a second ago.
So he stops in his tracks, looks around, looks to where the clock was, and is just kind of stunned as his buddy runs off, and he's like yelling at him, like, "What are you doing standing there?" But this other guy is on his way out.
That's great. If I'm close enough, I'd like to take a swing at the other guy that's chasing
this
her.
relatively small room. You can close the distance on him.
Okay.
Because he hesitated just a moment to.
Oh my lord! I rolled exactly the same.
Another net 20.
No, I
No?
rolled a 4 plus my whatever, so it doesn't matter.
For a total
Yes.
of your attack bonus is what again?
3 and
Okay, so
strength
yeah,
one.
you missed this guy. He slips out into the dark. Joyce, you see this guy come busting out behind you, wearing his black satin silk sash and a silvery mask, and he's got basically a big broadsword coming after you, a scimitar, basic, the Chinese broadsword.
I'm going to pull out my revolver that I kept in my jacket pocket this time. I'm going to shoot.
As you're scrambling down the deck, this guy comes out behind you. Aim over your shoulder.
You're like, I don't actually. Oh, does he understand English? I'm going to yell, I don't have it. And I'm going to use false impression, which I've learned from my mentor, Professor Blaine. And the target will believe a simple lie for a short period.
Awesome.
Okay, so that would be a charisma roll.
Okay.
So just looks like a straight roll. Wait,
And then I also have my silver coin of forgetting, which should give me a +2 to my roll for false.
Okay, so +2 to your D20 roll. We'll set the target number for this guy's savings throw.
Okay. It is a 14.
14. What did you say to him again? To make it, you just want him
Like,
to believe
I
it all.
don't have it.
He skids. I just rolled a 13. He skids to a stop on the deck, looks around. You hear him kind of mutter, "What the hell? Where'd that person go?"
The other guy took it from the room. He went the other way.
So he turns and runs off in the other direction.
All right.
Excellent.
So I think,
Let's get off this boat.
well, are they threatening the other guests?
They are not. They basically can't find the clock face, and they are. They maybe have grabbed a couple of the attendants actually, and like, "Where is it? Hand it over. Who took it?" And they're all like, obviously, like, "I wasn't us. Somebody else grabbed it."
Okay. So I was invisible for 2 rounds. Does that include the round where I did the maneuver? So I'm now visible, or is it one more round that I'm still invisible?
You still have one more round. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to sneak up on the guys that are menacing the attendants. And how many of them are there?
There's like 3 of them standing there.
Okay. Well,
You hear, yeah.
if I'm completely invisible, then I'll come up from behind and I'll pistol whip 2 of them at the same time on the back of the head. I don't know how you want to adjudicate that, but that's what I want to try and do.
I'll just say because you're invisible and they are distracted, you can very easily do that from behind.
Great.
And since they are not paying attention, what are we going to call that for damage? A D6 for a pistol whip?
Yeah, if there's a club or any other blunt weapon in the book, we probably should just use that.
Yeah, let me see.
Club is a D4, but
Yeah, quick D4.
all right. One
Roll
for each.
anything but a You one for each, and just don't roll a 1, as Scotty loves to say. If you roll a 1, then it's just damage. If you roll anything over 1, you are able to conk them out.
Well, that's a 3 and a 4.
Okay, so you knock 2 of the 3 down. His partner looks over like, what the hell just happened?
And then at that point is probably when I become visible again, standing there in my gas mask and hat.
You shimmer into, and he's startled for a second, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Joyce is making a clean getaway. She's getting away. Amelia, where were you when Alton was doing this business?
I believe I'm following Joyce. I probably saw the 2 guys peel off, and I don't know how close or far I am from Joyce at this point, but I'm still following her.
Okay. Very easy for her to see you coming behind her. So yeah, you guys can kind of vanish into the darkness. Maybe you've gotten like a predetermined meeting point after this brief caper. For the balloon to catch up.
Probably the Ashcroft place, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the gloom, then what are you going to do in this final moment as this guy's like, what the hell, as you blink into existence?
I will alter his memory again and make him forget why he's in this room.
All right, roll me up that mental attack.
Alrighty.
Oof.
16.
I rolled a 15.
All right.
Good gracious, you guys are now beating me by 1 point each.
So as soon as he looks good and confused, I'll just disappear into the dissipating smoke and leave.
All right. You exit. You kind of catch out of the corner of your eye. You see Joyce and Amelia disappear down a dark alley somewhere off in the distance, and are able to reconvene, meet up with them later.
Great. Well, we got the thing.
We did indeed. Well done, Joyce. You pulled it off.
It's because I had such great sidekicks.
Indeed. Ha ha ha. Oh, look over there. I'm open now.
What?
You could always do the flashy thing. It's like, have you flashed me? That was a good joke in the private chat.
Hey, did you guys see the gloom? He was just here.
Right. Yeah. He was just here. You missed him again. How uncanny.
Well, I didn't miss him. We spoke briefly.
Oh.
I just never see the two of you together.
Interesting.
As you return to Lady Evelyn Ashcroft's place, she takes you out the back door and into a secondary building out behind. As the door creaks open, it reveals a cluttered study, walls lined with scroll racks, brass instruments, and half-burned candles. Maps of ancient tombs. Some of them you are familiar with. The Black Rock tombs are pinned beside ink-spattered journals, and the air hums faintly with the ozone of the electric lamps. Lady Ashcroft has her sleeves rolled up, and she's poring over a workbench strewn with tools and other fragments of broken art. She's like, "Do you have it? Do you have it?"
Maybe. And I reluctantly pull it out of my satchel. I'm like, "Yes, I have it, but I need it. I want to study it." And I reluctantly hand it over.
She very, like you're handing her a newborn baby, very gently takes it from you and says, "It's beautiful. It's beautiful." And as you look around, you see that a lot of the notes and stuff that are lying on her desk and pinned to the wall are notes in relation to the clock. And she looks to you, Joyce, and she's like, can you figure out how this fits together? I'm so nervous. I'm afraid I would break it. And she sets it down and her hands are shaking.
Like, how I and I'm like, yeah, I can follow directions and diagrams. I think I can read very well.
They've got these two pieces before you, and you kind of like slowly work them into position until they kind of like almost like a magnet. They fuse together with a solid click as the two pieces clonk together. As they do, you feel them resonate in your hand with a subtle vibration.
Fascinating. I believe this, Professor Blaine, this might actually have occult powers to it. But what
Perhaps
is it supposed to do?
As you say that, the air shifts from warm to cold. You each feel kind of like an increase of pressure in your ears as the lights dim. And a whisper comes from behind you, Joyce. Some doors should remain closed.
That's
as
coward
you do
talk.
what
But
was that?
all knowledge is useful.
Yeah, that's coward talk, is what I said.
As you are examining it, you may give me a lore check on that, Joyce.
Okay. Can I use my talent? It's in a book trade. 1 Pulp point for an automatic lore roll success.
Oh, absolutely. All right. As you are examining this, at first it appears that it is just decorative, but with a closer study, the engraved patterns emerge, forming coastlines, mountains, and strange glyphs. The face are on the face of the clock. You recognize them as part of old maps of China, not modern China, but the old maps of the ancient world, cities that are no longer there, that are hidden. And again, that voice whispers behind you, this door is now open.
Well, let's enter it.
Lady asks, so we need the other two pieces. We need the other two pieces. Lin Bao has them. What are we going to do? Are you willing to go after him? Are you willing to retrieve the final two pieces?
We need to know where he has them. We were told that he keeps them close to him and in the place he abides the most.
She kind of like places her hand on her chin, and then she like turns and glances at a side door, and she's like, Mason. And the door opens. So yes, and she turns to you, is like, if you're willing to rush off to face him, I have some folks for you. I would like for you to meet. And in steps a trio of folks, 2 men and a woman. And Miss Ashcroft is like, yep, these are my best. They'll help you with the warehouse. I know where Lin Bao is hiding.
Okay, then. Are you two
Let's
in on
do
this
it.
with us?
I don't see how we have any choice in good conscience.
We're
But to-
halfway there.
Face this gang member from another country on behalf of this woman we don't know.
For justice.
We have no choice.
For knowledge. For treasure.
You're motivated by the treasure and the,
Yeah,
the
we
seeking
gotta-
of thrills, right?
Absolutely.
Let me just railroad you right to the end. Okay,
Do we
got a
do,
level one. Got a
do
level
we
one.
go back? Do we rest up and
Yeah, let me just finish out this scene. There is one more scene after this. We'll get to that shortly, but just to introduce these folks, The broad-shouldered man with weathered skin steps forward. My name is Mason. I break what needs breaking, and I don't ask twice. Nice to meet you. And thumbing over his shoulder at the other gentleman, that's Carlisle. He don't say much, but can shoot the wings off a fly at 100 yards. That man is tall and lean. He winks at you from behind these tinted circular glasses he wears. And the woman pushes past Mason. She is slender and poised. Leela Singh. I get it. I get it when others can't. Just point the way. Mason steps forward with a slight limp. Like, let's go. Let's go get this Lin Bao. Let's finish this for Miss Ashcroft.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Let's go.
Okay, we got what, 10 minutes? We might go a tiny bit over.
Alrighty.
You cross into a desolate stretch of Shanghai's outskirts where the streets grow quiet and the fog thickens. Ahead, a lone warehouse rises from the mist, its windows like dark eyes watching you approach. Behind you, over a dozen of Miss Ashcroft's operatives crouch in the darkness. There are no guards at the door, no lookouts on the roof, just the slow creak of a loose sign swaying in the breeze. For Lin Bao Stronghold, it feels exposed, too quiet. Mason, Carlisle, and Leela join you. Mason. Lin Bao's men could be anywhere. Stay sharp. Carlisle. Let's make sure this ends tonight. Leela. The clock is here. Time to finish this.
Why does it seem deserted? It almost feels like a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in gloom attire? Alton?
I think, yeah, I was just going to say, I think after we arrive, I slip away and change, yeah.
Where'd Mr. Blaine go? That's okay. You look like you're a much better fighter than that rich man, Mason says.
He has his uses, but combat is not one of them.
Well, but before we go inside, he whistles a superb bird call, and one of the operatives rushes forward. A young man with a slight wiry build and sharp eyes behind his spectacles. He's wearing a simple, slightly worn traditional Chinese tunic and a fedora tilted at an angle. His hair is tied back loosely, but unruly strands escape. Mason says, "This is Liang Shin, excuse me. He's got something for us." Liang reaches inside his pocket and draws out an octagonal jade flask and holds it out. "Drink this. I call it my elixir of fortunate storms."
Sounds great. I'll take
I
a
will
swig.
absolutely drink this random thing, sure.
Yes, this octagonal flask is cool to the touch, even in the Shanghai heat. This elixir, as it is shared amongst the party, will either grant you a +2 to all of your rolls for the next scene, or allow you to automatically succeed on one roll of your choice in the next scene.
Ooh. I will choose the +2 to everything.
Same.
And you each get 2 pulp points.
Nice, because I was back at 0.
How you feeling? Kind of got that warm sensation filling you? Feeling good, right?
Yep. This is definitely real.
So what's the plan? You guys just going to rush in, or...
I do have one smoke bomb left.
Okay.
And I have a grenade.
I say smoke bombs are great for entrances. Darkwing
Yes.
Duck style.
And grenades are great for exits.
I love the way we roll.
Love the way you talk, the way you're thinking here. So the door is basically standing open. Are you going to toss in a smoke bomb there, Alton, or just go on in?
I'll toss the smoke bomb as I'm running in.
All right. As you enter And as you enter, everyone kind of floods in behind you in the concealment of the smoke. Overhead, there are dim lights overhead casting long shadows. As you move further in, you hear Lin Bao shouts down from the catwalk above. You made it further than I expected, but this is where your luck ends. Shadows cluster behind him. His elite enforcers. He smiles thinly. Let's see. Lin Bao he is standing atop a rusted catwalk with the final pieces of the jade clock in it, or the emerald clock in his hands. He sets it down into a crate. The shadows cluster behind him, and with a flick of his wrist, the battle is on. Here we go.
So they're clustered, you say?
They are clustered. Some of them start emerging from behind crates, though, as well, down where you are at.
Well, maybe we don't need to save the grenade for the exit.
I was thinking the same thing. I'll toss that grenade up on the catwalk.
You might damage I'll just say that. You might damage the jade.
Oh.
I was thinking that until you said they put them in a crate already.
Yeah, he kind of sets it down into a tall wooden crate there on the catwalk behind him. But all of his men are rushing forward and are about to leap off the side. So yeah, you could throw the grenade up there. They've moved away from it. How about that?
Yeah, as they're leaping off, I'll toss it up.
So they meet the explosion in midair?
Correct.
All right, so make your ranged attack to plant it right where it needs to go.
All right, that's a roll of 15 on the die with...
Dirty.
I think that's enough.
That's a dirty 20. So yes, that goes sailing in the air, and you timed it just right. It pops off just as his men are leaping over the edge. So the explosion hits each of them. Roll your d10. Many of them do not make a clean landing. 8. So let's just... And then they take some falling damage. Ooh, good. I rolled a 6 on my 6-sided dice. The 4 that took the blast damage are now all dead as they fall and crumple to the floor.
Yes.
The other 4 that were leaping down with them take the falling damage because the explosion prevented them from landing cleanly. Right. But all the other there are now 4 very wounded opponents in front of you as all the operatives have spread out and chaos and fighting has erupted all across the floor of the warehouse.
Cool.
Who's next?
I will shoot Lin Bao twice.
Oh my gosh. Okay. He's kind of
still
standing
up on
back
the
there by the
catwalk, right?
crate. Yeah, he is.
The first roll is 19 to hit.
Oh,
Wait,
you
excuse
hit
me.
him.
Let me double check. Yeah, it is 19. And the next is a dirty 20.
Wow.
That's 2 clean hits. Good God. Of course,
Damage
he's
is 3 and 5, 8 total.
okay. Bam! He kind of staggers back from the first shot. Ooh, the second shot hits him. He kind of spins in place, kind of almost falls over the crate. You see his head twitch side to side, and he scoops up the clock from inside and goes to run off down the scaffolding with it.
I'm going to shoot him as he's running.
Okay. Nice. You can make short order of this. Also,
A plus.
Sorry.
That is a natural 20.
I would say since max damage, he goes down. He's dead. The clock clatters to a stop on the scaffolding. Miraculously enough, I rolled a nat 20. I have 3 charts here just to tell you based on what's going on behind you. 1 to 5, the tide of the battle is turning his way. 6 to 14, it's even. On the nat 20, your whole crowd is at an advantage, so the fight has flowed in your direction.
Nice.
And good Lord, just like that, the battle's over. You guys.
I finally came in through the clutch.
Yes.
We have the game creator in the YouTube chat. Hello, Ramon.
Hello. The 4 wounded guys that you ignored to go after him run off and retreat and get cut down by Mish Ashcroft's minions. And to kind of do the closeout here, the last of Lin Bao's henchmen crumples to the ground as gunfire fades, smoke curling in the air. Lin Bao lies defeated. Behind you, the warehouse groans, timbers weakened by the fight. But for now, there's only stillness, and outside the distant sirens of the city return, like the first breath of a long dive. The clock rests in your hands. Any parting words?
I'm going to stock up on grenades. These are fun.
Yeah.
Amelia, Miss Brown, you've done well tonight. I think you've earned the truth.
Oh,
Try not to tell anyone.
I think you forgot to shave, Professor.
It's the rage in Shanghai.
And as you are finishing this brief conversation, thinking that all the henchmen have kind of dispersed, one lone operative runs up. It's Liang Xin, sweating and breathless. Oh, I am going to San Francisco. Shanghai is just too weird. Oh, and by the way, my friends call me Egg.
Egg.
And we'll end on that.
Alrighty.
Egg Xin, if you know, you know.
I don't.
I don't. And
Egg Xin is the sorcerer, the good guy sorcerer from Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh, gotcha.
oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
no. All right. Pepper, thanks so much for running this one.
You're welcome.
I always
What
love Vieja.
Fun.
Very, very nice.
I love this
Thank
game
you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Yes, yes.
So there could definitely be a part 2 to this if we want to ever do that.
Buy
I'm
more
always on
grenades.
board. I love Alton Blaine. I love that he actually got to do some of his stuff. That was good. At first, I was gearing up for a session of failing everything, but it turned around in the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was quite
Hey.
fun. I really liked him.
Thank you. Thank you guys, too. I liked your characters as well. I particularly liked how I was 100% the sidekick to both of you. You guys did all the actual useful stuff.
You were right. The Green Hornet and Kato doing all the goody.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, everyone, for watching. On this Friday, we will be back to Midlight City for our final session of this little mini campaign over there. Next week, we actually still don't know what's happening on Monday. But then on that Friday, we'll be back at long last to our main long-form campaign, Shadows of Archonia 2. Again, if you like what you see here, you can join our Discord. Links under the video. You can join our Patreon for as little as $1 a month. You can see our pregame shows, or you can just come by and talk to us in the chat. That's good stuff too. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, especially Pepper. This was a great one. I love this one. And we'll see you all next time.
Thanks for joining us. Have a good night, everyone.